Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 6 of my journey through solo self-found Dawn of the Hunt League. Last time I got gear upgrades and climbed up to T7 maps hunting for corruption. I'd done 4 of those. I found 2 unique maps, so I'm getting a few Atlas passives. The build is feeling good clearing through maps, and more upgrades could definitely be found, and I'm gonna try and keep pushing higher and higher in the tiers of maps in search of a better base to start crafting a spear. So make sure to hit that like button and let's jump in. So I was told to look into maybe putting accuracy on my weapon instead of the percent fizz here. So I've got up to 50%, but there's not great fizz rolls on this weapon. It's kind of all being scaled by the accuracy. And this is 50, 80, 110 accuracy. I think that's probably the play, actually. We'll look in here. Damage says 6534. I replace one of these. 6774. So yes, that is absolutely correct. 6996. Awesome. Then, in thinking about what to upgrade next, my belt's really nice. Boots got the movement speed and rarity. Amulet's pretty awesome. I've got so much damage and resist on this ring. Damage and resist on this one. Helmet's got big life, mana crit chance. It's probably, if anything, the chest that gets the next upgrade. Shield's got chaos res. Still could use block there. Could get a better spear, but I also just upgraded the damage on that. I got 283k gold, so I think we look for evasion chest piece and buy 6, 1 rare. That has some chaos res, 1043 evasion rating, some life regen, reduced ignite duration. That's a lot more evasion than I have. No life there though. Sell the bad stuff. Go again. Ooh, bunch of rares here. Life, fire, lightning, big life regen. Reduce slowing potency of debuffs on you. And there's an open prefix there. That I really like. That 24.4 life regens over 1%. Lizard scale coats, not really it. That one's bad. 4 more. 2 more rares. 929 evasion. Open prefix and suffix on that one. Oh, that is the next tier up. The level 75 one. Increased elemental ailment threshold on that. Ooh. Here we've got stun threshold, reduced poison duration, spirit. Prefix is full on that one. That one can go. More. Runner's vest. Evasion life, cold res. 2 open suffixes. T10 life on that one. It's a runner's vest though. Like 1 more? No. So out of all of these, I think the Swift Stalker coat's the one I like the most, because I think I could probably exalt more evasion rating on that. I got 14 exalts currently. So let's see here. Yeah, it's a little bit more. Doesn't come with the stun threshold. This one also has open prefix and suffix. Let's exalt this one twice. Dex and 2 to 4 thorns. Swift Stalker coat. Reduced slowing is something I really like. Let's quality it up. 823 evasion there. 2 sockets. And it would need at least 1 glacial rune, but it's finished, so corrupt it. Extra socket. Okay, so glacial rune, and I can make 1 greater iron. Reforging bench. There's a normal iron, greater iron. Put one of those in here. Yeah, that's 25% evasion off of it. Then put a lesser one in. Lose some life regen, but I gained it back and more on the mods. Evasion's up to 1069 there. It's got me up to 78. On that, 57 life regen. Let's see how that changes. Yeah, 40 to 57. That's a lot. Well, that's some good upgrades before we even started. Break this old one down. Boots don't have quality, nor do my gloves. Can't quite finish it. I'm not as eager to corrupt my boots because I don't have a replacement for that. I like to corrupt stuff when I'm replacing it. These I had to put on because they were so good. I don't want to happen what happened with the last chest and it re-roll and I lose my movement speed. And then jewelry can be modified with catalysts, which I only currently have 1. Yeah, and these chests can go. And the patch did not come through as of yet. It looks like they have a scheduled time for that, which will be 5 p.m. my time tomorrow, so not during this video. And what are they looking to get in that? A bunch of monster speed changes, which will be for the campaign. have the number of venomous crabs in the hunting grounds. That one's pretty rough. When the enemies group up and you can fight them, it's really not as bad that they're fast, but those things spread and they fire projectiles, and it's rough. So I really like that one. Act 1, I really didn't have too many issues with things, but seems good. I'm also a PoE veteran, so while I felt slow through the campaign, like, I don't think I super struggled with the things too badly. Boulder Ants in Titan Valley replaced by Risen Mariketh. That's fine. Dire Tusk Boar and Antlion's Chargers are more likely to push you to the side instead of pushing you along with them as they charge you. That's awesome. Massively adjusted the Azak Bog. These are not the only changes they'll be making to monsters. Further changes will come. Lowered the amount and size of Chaos Rains, the purple ones in the Napuatsi fight. Uxmal, that is the Chimera. I don't know which one's which. Both these are Chimeras. I think Xylucian might be the campaign one. Uxmal, I'm not 100% sure on which is which, but if this is the ultimatum one, hopefully that's much better. Minion changes, other player balance. Glory, used by Hammer of the Gods and Spear of Solaris, is no longer consumed if you are interrupted while using the skill. That's awesome. Added mods to all the runes for caster weapons. That's big. Ground Foliage Optimization Pass. Cool. Ooh. Charm slots on belts are now granted by implicit mods that are added to belts depending on the level of the area that dropped them. The number of slots is random up to a cap depending on how high the level the belt is. You can divine them for number of slots. So 1 charm slot up to 32, 2 up to 64, up to 3 beyond 65, so in maps. Unique belts always have 3 charm slots. For now, unique belts with mods that increase the number of charms will still be capped at 3. Later on, we will remove the cap. Several charms were not protecting you from the hit that activated them. These cases have been fixed to work properly. And charm mods, more powerful and rewarding. Awesome. Stash tab affinities come in. Socketables, Fragments, Breach, Expedition, Ritual. Nice. So then I can organize stuff through all my stash tabs and just dump it all and it'll go where it's supposed to. Very nice. And Atlas bookmarks. Right-clicking a node will allow you to create a bookmark by picking an icon and optionally adding a label you can type in. Up to 16 bookmarks at a time. They will appear as icons around the outside of the screen with a direction allowing you to scroll to them easily, or you can click them to instantly take you there. You can also view a list of bookmarks under the legend and click them to go there. Lots of cool stuff. Again, not making it in this video, but this will be coming very shortly after this video goes live. All right. I think let's play the game. Where are we going here? Yeah, we just did the Fractured Lake. Cleared a corruption here. I need to keep looking for the next one. Backwash boss. I think the boss of this is Queen of Filth, which is rough. And then I'm only up 11 on cold res. This one's cold. That one's cold. Cold. Armor evasion I want. There's a cold. A life regen I could drop for more cold. I have a life in there. Keep the 40 life or... let's drop the life regen for more cold. Yeah, that didn't drop me by much. Okay, definitely better mods on gear there. So then LE weakness should be fine. You know what? Let's send it. There's space up here. There might be corruption up there. And that space. This could also be the monkey boss. I think he's in an area like this too. But no, there's the sludge stuff. Yeah, Yayota. Oh yeah, my damage definitely went up. I get those crits, like just the crits from the basic hit. Look how much damage that did. Like my Whirling Slash was never super powerful, but when it crits, my crit multi is very, very nice at the moment. I've invested pretty heavily in crit on the tree rather than doing any kind of LE pin because this is all physical damage with that attack. I get fire out of that, but this, even though it appears red, is still doing physical damage. So it doesn't seem super worth to go after Pin. Oh, we got a Wisp. I got a GCP though. I want to use that. Killing ads that are affected by the Wisp, I've learned, empowers the Wisp to further buff the rare enemy's drops that it goes to. Greater Jeweler's Orb. Okay, this is our empowered one. 106. Ooh, ow. Where was the explodey? I saw something explode something on the ground. I always feel like I gotta find those and get rid of them. Hop out of there. Boom. Boom. Very nice. Trailblazer armor. Oh, it's armor evasion one. What is this? Swift Stalker. So a greater jeweler's orb. Where would that go? I mean, my main two skills, I'm getting a lot of good value out of. What I could do is try and corrupt it for a 6 socket and then remake it if it breaks. Both of these are now 20% quality as well, so I get better radius on the explosive spear. I definitely feel like getting a 6th socket through corruption might be more useful to me than buffing something else, even though I still like trying to mess with the spear of Solaris. Ooh, there's a rare in the breach. Those are the ones that drop stuff. Oh, breach splinter. I want catalyst. A neural. That's a mana one, I think. Another neural catalyst. Oh. Last hand, I didn't make it. And LE weakness is only 15, so resistance isn't here. Yeah, we're good. Resistance Shrine raises my max res by 10. That's pretty nice. Exalted Orb. I'm close on the spear. I got the spear ready. Okay, there's a rare right here. Oh. Okay. I got stunned out of it. That's what happened. Rip. I tried to stand in its face and launch it. Did not work. And that change is coming tomorrow. I've also thought about trying to maybe work in like cast on Ignite to auto cast either my mark or flammability. Might be even better. Get a auto curse thing happening. Emerald ring, level 16 spirit gem. All right, Yalota, mark, boom. I am getting some damage out, especially, I guess, a lot. You've got to be kidding me. I wish I would get pushed to the side by that. The text dialogue says Queen of Filth, but this is Yalota the Loathsome. I got a shock down. Okay, we're in the weakness. Like, that's when I really need to, like, let it rain. Oh. Okay, we got ads coming, I thought. Mark. Ooh. Oh. No. Ha ha ha. No. Okay, now it says Yalota the Loathsome, though. It's just the, like, intro dialogue. There we go. Got it. T8 map. Oh, there's something else I thought about. What is this? 1% attack speed per 250 accuracy. Where is my accuracy? 4378. That's at 250. Divide that by 250. 17% attack speed currently. Accuracy crit chance. How many points is that? This is accuracy crit chance. So I'd get the crit chance back, go down a little bit of accuracy. Yep, I think that's a play. Refund out of these 4 for these ones. And I'm losing the 15% accuracy, but I kept the crit chance, got the 8% back, and I just got, it might not be 17% anymore. Oh yeah, look at my DPS, went up from that. 4110, 16% attack speed. And these in here, 12% accuracy nodes with a 15 with more attack speed. I wanted that versatile arms. So what are these? Attack speed, accuracy, these are 5%. With 2% attack speed, 12 at the end with proj speed. Oh, wait, what's the count on this accuracy? 5, 5, so that's 15 plus 12 is 27. This would be 12, 12, 15. That's 34 accuracy, 6% speed with 10% damage in there for 4 points. Also get strength and dex. Okay, we're making another change here. Refund these. So I just gained all that attack speed. We get some of it back here and get better accuracy in the process. 7807. Accuracy's up to 4458, so that was another tick on the speed there. Okay. I didn't even POB that. I'm just like, you know what? I thought I saw something. Currently on my tree, I've got 2 1 passive jewel sockets at the moment. 60% accuracy at close range. Normally, melee attacks you make are in close range. And reduced penalty to accuracy rating at range. Up to 90% less accuracy for targets further than 12 meters away. So that could scale my crit chance down if I'm further away. Level 16 Spirit Gem. Combat Frenzy. Cooldown. That's huge. What does quality on Combat Frenzy have here? Chance to gain additional charge. Oh, I think the quality on Wind Dancer used to give it additional stage. Now it gives meters to explosion radius. Sniper's Mark is extra multi. Oh, okay. Quality on Spear Solaris is more magnitude of Ignite, and there's no more magnitude of Ignite on this, and Ignite does the most damage of it, so 40% more damage with that. Basically, with quality. Elemental Sundering's got radius, disengage, cooldown. Only 90% on this Asmary Spirit. Got an Exalt. Ooh, Enlightened Shrine, let's go. Big. I think I'm gonna try and buff the Enlightened Shrines and use that to level. I didn't do anything with Shrines in 0.1. I'm interested in seeing. Another level 16 Uncut Spirit Gem. Huge. Increases the Wind Dancer stage charge gain to 1.2 seconds, so that stacks pretty quickly. Seepage boss is Fungal Behemoth, so I'll run the T8 here. Unique Researcher Strongbox. This is the first time I've seen this thing, so I haven't seen this. It says can be reopened 4 times. Gold costs increase by 950 to 1050. Costs gold to open. Drops items from Venter's Trove. Doesn't have monsters. 20 transmutes. 1902 to open. 10 Vol Orbs. Hello. 19856. Why not? Ah! A Venter's Gamble with all negative res. Well, that's dope. So 192k to open it again. I don't have that. Whoa, though. So this rolls negative 40 to 40. Can roll Spirit Life and up to negative 25 res. Huh. I got crit and died, I guess. Another Enlightened Shrine. Digging that. I gained 10% of my level in the duration of that shrine. I'm very happy about that. Recovered what I lost from the death. Leather Buckler unique. Dunkelholtz. Increased parry debuff magnitude. You take 50% damage from blocked hits. Usable at level 1 though. The Fungus Behemoth should be super easy. I don't like that there's multiple maps this boss can spawn in. It ends up in you fighting this boss too often in endgame. And this is an enemy that we've been fighting in PoE 1 for a while as well.
Need more time.
That like not only exists in random rituals now, but also it has its own map. I have 3 divines. Like, do I dare touch this thing? One time. If it's good, we maybe try and use it. If not, let it go. All negative, reduced rarity, has spirit and life. No. Evolve Factory. I have not done one of these maps. Throw the T9 in. Level 78. Oh yeah, the game pauses. I can just look at this. I'm actually curious if these attack damages are better than the 3% attack speed. POB will know the answer to that. 34,625. 35,018. Okay, so I'm gonna put that point in there and we'll switch that next time I leave the map. Lots of projectiles and nonsense here. Not as much fizz damage though, it doesn't seem, so that's cool. Yeah, the big guys, the Stone Sentinels, they got fizz hits. Gloom Shrine. Ooh, Speed Shrine too. Let's go. Level 17 Gym. Yeah, climbing up map tiers, giving me things like that. Found the boss checkpoint. Let's see here. Explosive Spear. Another 24% damage. Launch the spear. This guy's gonna run away though. Eee, I got him. Haha. This boss is so cool. Oh, I need to build up frenzy charges. Mark again. Ooh. Arc. Ah, I let him hit me with the snakes. Wait, no, I thought that was the triangle thing. Not get hit by that.
Wind howls.
Back. Mark, spears. He hasn't done the triangle thing at all. Oh, stop hitting me with the snakes. This is the thing I'm weakest to. Ow. Okay, sure. T10 map. Ooh, this one came rare. Enfeeble, ignited ground, chance to poison gold vine. Okay, that's not too bad. I can put a poison charm on. Steaming springs, throw it in there. No corruption in sight still. Oh, I didn't, I can just leave. Refund, passive, take out this, apply, put here, take out these, put that back, grab the frenzy charge duration. Another level 17 gem. Whirling slash. 11% damage on that. Well, up here it says 9%. Down here it says 11. Sure, whatever. It's more damage. Greater Iron Rune. I need that for my chest. I put a lesser in here. Yep. 1069 to 1130. Still says 79% evasion. I probably need to be more invested into evasion, but I don't want to give up my block stuff that I got. Ooh, Rogue Exile. Brannock the Manhunter. The bow character. No uniques on this one. Very maneuverable, this character. Lots of moving around. Ooh. Ow.
I love a challenge.
I feel like there's a lot of times I can't really hit it.
Yes, fight back.
Keeps healing too.
The wind howls.
Finally getting some kind of damage out.
Did that hurt? Good.
Yeah, it has some kind of move that makes it like invulnerable or something. Emerald Ring has some extra accuracy on it, but not amazing. It had a corrupted Bloodstone Amulet. I know an Arcane Strongbox is not going to give me anything I'm looking for. It's all magic weapons. 2 T10 Waystones out of here. Potential 11 off the boss. Alright, Manasa, the Serpent Queen. Mark. Dang. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I gotta get out of this. I gotta get out. Ow. I knew I needed to get out of there, but I got trapped. Okay, here comes the ads. Ah. Okay, no more weakness. Oh, I didn't have frenzy charge. I'm not getting out of it. Oh, I made it that time. Cool.
The eye of the storm.
Boom. 2 T11s. Let's go. Red maps. We got a mire with a boss. Blooming Field. Ooh, a trenches map. Let's do a T10 of that. It's a pretty nice armor ES helm. Pack size, life is ES. Ooh, I got. Pack size in here's been nice. No super crazy monsters. No! Oh, there's a checkpoint right here too, though. %. I felt like I killed so many enemies in that on the way down here.
Abomination.
No. Whoa, he charged. Oh, a pivot in mid-swing. It's crazy. What is going on here? This guy's mana siphoning ring is like off-centered to him. Whoa. 9 glass blowers. Let's improve the life flask. Only a 13%. That might help me a little bit though. T11 monster accuracy rare chests. The rare T11's not bad either. I might use that on this Waystone coming up. I'm gonna try and take out the Crowbell. Inscribed ultimatum that can give me the ascendancy. It's got all 10 rooms to it. Level 79. Pushing these higher tier maps, I'm getting a lot more XP real quick. That's cool because more levels absolutely will be helpful. This one is more frenzy charge duration, and I'll drop this crit damage bonus for that over there. Another level 17 gem, give it to Disengage. 17 spirit gem, combat frenzy. 25% of my way to the next level after pretty much clearing this map. All that's left is the boss. All right, let's see what we got. Black Crow. Oh, a lot of his weaknesses in the last phase. I'm liking that. He can absolutely one-shot me in multiple ways, though. He's got a move right here in the second part that can absolutely destroy. I gotta be on the lookout for a massive slam, but I got him pinned. I really have enjoyed the pin. That slam right there. That one would kill me. Alright, and then the final round here. Hit the mark. Mark again. Mark again. Now he spinnies. Ah! It's gonna be so nice having extra frenzy charges. Wait, did he drop me a 12? He did not. Okay, it's fine. Do a vendor check on spears. No, these are all lower level things. I think I might have exhausted the usefulness of this item vendor. This one, though, can still give rings. That's not bad. Let's augment that. All attributes. Nah. Ooh. A pretty decent bow. The percent fizz is pretty bad, but it has crit chance on it. The cool thing with the Amazon class, you could do the same sort of thing I have going on with my spear with the accuracy with any weapon. You're not tied to spears. So if I had a big accuracy roll on this bow, that'd be pretty good. All right, hit this tower up, and maybe from that, I will get revealed the next corruption. And this has more than 3 mods on it, so unlock 2 of the slots. Wrong spear? No, that's not the one. I forget what it was called. And here, it can only drop off of a rare. Last time I looked up the spear bases, and the one I want to try and craft on, and the item level of most of the tier 2 mods, or the tier 8, 9, whatever it actually ends up being, also is in that range, like 77. Now, I really don't like the things on this expedition. The remnants. Right. I just popped everything I could, and I didn't take any of the remnants. There's a lot of enemies and a lot of chests, though. Ooh. Yeah, a lot of enemies indeed. Jinbarya, 76. And a GCP, that's massive. Exalted Orb, that was quite a chest. Dropped me tons of stuff. It's about time to really hone in the loot filter as well. Oh yeah, I also still have not done this. Refund those. Put them in here. +2 max frenzy charges. And then I'm going to quality up the Spear of Solaris. A lot of people have told me that the Spear of Solaris is just really bad to give it up, but I'm still determined to try and make it work. The quality is very good on it. So now I got 5 frenzy charges. I can kind of throw spears at will anywhere I want. I'm pretty sure I can go after getting another frenzy charge, and that one would give me 50% evasion if I've expended a charge recently. Be only 3 points. Level 18 spirit gem? Yo, hello there. 4.3 seconds on the frenzy charge generation. 5 monsters remain. Well, I guess it doesn't count the ones out the strongbox. I did not get a T11 drop here either. So I didn't get the T12 off the boss, but I didn't get a T11 back in either of the 11s I ran. Imp Chains map. Though that's not as bad anymore now that I got this chest on. Show me corruption. Yeah, it looks like there's some peeking at the top here. There are lots of bosses already around here. Ooh, what is this? Fractured Lake. Okay, already done that one. Want of Waystones from bosses, rarity of items found in maps, and adds 4 map bosses in radius. Then irradiate some. Are these regalable? That's one. It's got essences. Tomorrow I'm just going to be able to have a tab for these and they automatically dump into said tab. Quant of Waystones XP gain. So that's double Quant of Waystone. So that's off bosses. Are these regalable? No. Alright. Ooh, pack size. Better Quant of Waystones. Yeah, we'll do that instead. Slap those in. Increase number of influenced maps by 73%. So 6 maps in range will get bosses. So another Mire boss. There's an Augury and a Willow. The Hidden Grotto. Burial Bog was already there. This Decay map I don't think had a boss. Alright, so I go for this Mire. T10. +1 monster level, so it's T11. Maybe they'll drop T11s? Tim Chains was giving me -22%. Now it's only -16. So much better. Unique Forge Maul. That's one we had last time. Trefina. Always deal crits against heavy stunned enemies. That's crazy. Cavalry Bow. 72 bow base. I think these elemental charms, the resistance ones, should probably give max res like the flasks in PoE 1. So they might have a use in-game. Dragon Scale Boots. That's the top boots base, I guess. The 75 one. Yes, indeed. Almost has more evasion on it than my current boots with a 52% and quality. Air touched enemies. All of a sudden, they just ain't wanting to die. Only 25%. What was that? Some kind of on-death event. I don't even know. What is up with this? I lost my mini-map? One monster remain. It wiped the map as if I had started the boss fight. I didn't go in the boss room. I tagged the checkpoint. So I did walk closer to the arena door than just tag the checkpoint. And I guess that procs this boss to start, I guess.
Wind's fury.
Keep marking. Build them up. All right, we are in weakness blast. Okay, now I gotta build the frenzy charges back up. All right, mark, throw, and do that while the boss is in the open weakness. Level 11. Okay. Monster speed, increased number of monster packs. Hidden Grotto. Throw it in there. I think that's the Act 3 big skelly out of the ground. Zarwali the Bone Tyrant. Yes, indeed. Tainted Ritual. Chaotic Boils Explode. Okay, that one's fine. Level 17 Spirit Gem. That'll upgrade my Wind Dancer thing. Ow. They hit from so far away. Level 80. The best things I could do is like get jewels, but that would draw me out of my maps, and I gotta go for corruption to get Atlas passive, so get more crit multi. Level 17 Spear of Solaris and Elemental Sundering. Level 17 Wind Dancer. Takes 0.02 seconds off the charge gain there. Ooh, there's 2 Devourers now in my ritual. The Devourers are scary. The nameless ones, they throw this projectile that lands and splits into like 5 pieces. I hate those things so bad. There was no way I was hitting that with melee, and is just like out of my range and then swings that thing and can hit me through all the enemies. I was surrounded by enemies, so it's not like I can just move out of the way. Maybe it'd feel a little better if I could evade it, but I can't evade that. What do we got in here? Greater Exaltation and a T10 map. Let's have those. Reroll. Moment of Resurgence. Fully recover life when you reach low life. Exalt, and I guess take that. It is an attack speed map though, so that could add to the fact that getting slammed by that nonsense feels a little worse there. Block Chance Cold Res. That deserves a regal, I think. Stun Threshold. T5. You want him exalting this one. 15 dex, and use the greater exalt. Yeah, whatever. Saves the exalt. Evasion and life. So I could get chaos res through running Ultimatum. That fixes the cold res situation though. It fixes the block situation. Lowers my life a bit. I'm not giving up my current shield yet. I'm gonna hold it. I can put a socket. I can give it some quality. Not all the way yet though. And all my gems are level 17. And then I socket life in that shield. That's got me close back to where I was. Evasion went up and now a 75 block. Cool. And I'll turn on this Omen of Resurgence, because why not? The next time I get hit by one of those crazy things in this map, I will just bounce back up. And I did not find that boss. Looks like my best chance is over here. I don't remember it being in the middle, but indeed it was. Let's go. Alright, I got a mark, crit, mark, crit, mark, crit, mark, crit, mark, throw, keep the rage, throw, mark. Oh, you suck! I got stunned in that. I was not watching what the boss was doing at all. I was staring up here at my frenzy charge count. Alright, let's try this again. Ow. So, I got a mark. And I gotta get a crit. Did I not get the mark or something? Okay, we'll just throw a spear. Got a pin. Ow! Okay. I tried to dodge roll. Alright, so didn't get caught in that this time. Okay, I knew that was bad to be up there. Getting to about 1,000,000 HP. Ow! I got him shocked for a second. No, okay. It is so hard to tell what he's gonna do. Ugh. Cool, dodge that. No. Got it. T12. Yikes. So now I need to run a step map. Yeah, that's probably the way I go. I gotta get up somehow. Unless I go this way. Decay, Savannah, Sulfuric Caverns. And that gets me to a fortress. Or Augury, Savannah. There's a burial bog there. That's the wrong direction. Yeah, let's go for the step sandpit route. Work our way around. Peeking over here would probably be nice as well, and I'd have access to that. So I gotta save the 12, which is rolled nicely for the next boss. Damage is extra fire. That could be dangerous. 105 fire damage with plus 5 fire spells on a fire staff. I think this map is clear of the Gigabonk enemies, so the damage is extra is not gonna bother me at all. Unique linen belt. Heal haul. Charge gain on flasks. 195 ES focus. Is that good? Looks nice. I'm so SSF brain. It's like, oh, I need to save that. I guess in trade, maybe you'd try and sell that, but, or maybe you'd look it up and you're like, oh, that's nowhere close. And vendor it. Ooh, there's a breach in here. Okay, I need to make sure I'm capped up on my charges before I open that. There we go. Let's go. Where are the enemies? Hey, there's a hand. Hey, a breach ring. First of those I've seen. Level 18 skill gem. Breach splinter.
Watch your step.
Oh, that's not a rare. Just got a purpley aura to him. Ah! Yeah, there was a rare there, but couldn't get it. Level 18 explosive spear. 26%. This one's got better damage up on the frenzy charge one than some of the previous ones I've done. Okay. I almost never use the spear unless it's frenzy charged. Rare T11 map. Very close to the next level too. Recovery rate, big reduced charges used. I think this might be a better flask, but then I went ahead and qualityed one. LE weakness, LE pin, armored iron guards. Ooh. Well, Sandspit's a decent place for that too, I think. Let's give it a shot. Blast blowers. I need that. There's level 81. Where do I put that? Yeah, crit multi. Chaos barrage is out of the strong box. That's also handleable. There's been like nothing in this map aside from a couple, ranged skeletons that has done elemental damage. So the pin like has not mattered at all. I'm curious about something else. Rage. Is there rage on the tree? Max rage. Gain 3 rage when hit by an enemy. Gain rage on melee hit over there. Rage on melee hit. Inherent loss slower. Rage on axe hit. So there's a lot of ways to scale up rage. It's all very far away from me though. There's nothing anointable that would give rage on hit. Yay, bonus T11. Got one from the last rare and a bonus extra drop. I think I just found a better flask. Yeah, it's got better recovery rate. Right on. Put a quality into that. You know what? Salvage this. Put 2 more into it. And we'll switch to that flask. And then look for flasks. Any quality in here? No. I don't remember what the decay boss is. So hopefully this isn't bad. And hopefully I can get a T13. Oh, fungus behemoth. Sure. Easy. T12 already. Another T12. Oh, ow. Almost the 4 stacks on the delirium. That feels good. Lesser jeweler's orb. I still haven't used my greater yet. I think I'm really considering using that on my Spear of Solaris. Because I know I can just take Hourglass and put it on there. That's 30% more damage for it. Oh, there's a ritual in here too. Smothered. Chaotic plants release explosive pots. Okay. Chaos balls. Yay. Push the Sundering. Sure. Only 3 rituals in the map. Jinbaria, Stag Talisman, Greater Exaltation, Reroll, another Resurgence, Biz Accuracy, Crit Chance, or a Calcum Spear. That's pretty juicy. We'll take that and see what it becomes after we fight another fungus behemoth. Ooh, I got warped. Mark. Let's back out. Throw. Oh, gotta dodge those. And it moved. Oh, I'm getting warped. Okay. Dead. T13 map. Weakness, magic rare monsters. Regal says T3 accuracy. It's a lot of accuracy loss there. And Exalt only add prefix. What we got? Fire. Alright. It's that Savannah boss. Ooh, this one can kill me. Well, I guess it's okay if I die. Yeah. No. White Stellar Amulet. Glad I identified the strong box. Contains an additional rune. I give them life regen for chance for logbooks. In the expedition, I think I do. Get increased XP. That's a logbook. And level 82. Nice. And a chaos orb. I like expeditions. Chance shard. I feel like they're very rewarding, just like to do in the maps. Maybe it's because so many of the artifacts drop and there's more currency items to loot. Massive point. Accuracy attack damage, that's not bad. Oh, there's another 15 crit multi right here. There's more accuracy crit chance down here with all this crit chance. 20% accuracy against rare uniques? I think getting Tainted Strike would be very good. I'd also come in here and get Forces of Nature. That'd only be good for the Explosive Spear. Or I look at Jewels. I don't think I have anything amazing. +3 Chaos spells with Chaos damage? On a Sigil of Power Staff? That's not bad. Life Rarity Unset Ring? That deserves a regal. A little bit of fizz. Projectile damage, life recovery from flasks isn't bad. Evasion rating, crossbow reload speed. Crit chance. Regal them. Attack speed with quarter staves. Damage with bows. Mark skill cast speed, so this is the most useful one. Exalt it. Damage while you have an active charm. Did I ever exalt this? No. Stun build up with maces. Sure. Well, we'll take this. Crit chance. Wait, I can corrupt these, can't I? What happens if I corrupt that? I don't think that changed at all. And this one lost the bad mod on it. Okay. T13, Waystone. Going into the boss fight with all 5 of my frenzy charges as well. And dodge that. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, build them back up. Mark. Got a pin. Give me the crit. Give me the crit. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, definitely fire the spears during the weakness. Like, that is so awesome. 2 exalts and a T14. Bolting quarterstaff, strife pick. Cool. Monsters have increased stun threshold in golden area. Easy one. Is the logbook craftable? No. I think I'm gonna run that. Order of the Chalice or Druids of the Broken Circle. I think Rog is the one that has armor gear. Gwynn has weapons. Tujin gets the jewelry and belts. So I go for Order of the Chalice. Show expedition map. Alright, I remember currency things being fairly bad on this. There's a couple map chests. Probably would want to grab those. Zoom my map in a bit here. What is that? Skill gem maybe? 200% XP on this. Okay, let's go down there first. Actually, there's a lot of remnants up here. Rarity. Oh, there's 3 underground areas too. Want of items dropped. Poison. Rarity from chests. Kind of really want this. I can't place it right here because if I click low life, it toggles the thing. I guess I can zoom in. There we go. Quant found in chests. Immune to chaos is fine. That'll get me this underground area. Quantity of items found in chests. Good. Artifacts in chests. Okay. Here's 200% XP. I get that gym thing. Okay. I loaded it up. I wonder if I can revive if I die in this. Long quarterstaff unique. 2 T13 Waystones out that chest. That's massive. Spiked spear? Is that what I'm looking for? 77? I think it... No. This is the speed one. No. That is not it. And this was a gym chest. Striking spear? No. 5 T13 Waystones? Haha, yeah. Given that T13 is where I'm going to settle and farm, that's huge. Alright, I think I cleared everything except the underground areas. Inventory is full, and that's looking real nice. Stalking spear. That's the one. Stalking spear. Evasion mana cold chaos res boots. Interesting. I'm gonna exalt that. Give me the speed. Res? Speed? No, that was evasion stun threshold. Those boots are crazy suffixes. And I got a Pillar of the Caged God, which I believe got nerfed. So the underground area does not have runic monsters, it seems. Another stalking spear? No. Oh. Whoa. That was so scary. Being like 3 or 4 of the river hags right in the door. Armor and a currency chest. Transmute. And then a rancid nest. Forsaken miners. Winged fiends. Vesper bats. I don't mind fighting those. That's fine. A lot of chests in here. Armor, weapons, and artifacts. Ancient buckler. That's the 75 one. Okay. Well, I would say this was very valuable coming in here. Well, what do I need to use the recombinator? Biz essence. Put that on one of these. Hybrid accuracy T4. Hybrid accuracy recombinator. Fires 2 broken circle artifacts. So, okay. I see. If I want to recombinate a weapon, I'm going to need broken circle stuff. 82% chance for success on those 2 mods, but I mean, it's not great. I just was curious. 1 augmented crit chance, really low though. Reforge them, and Ellie with attacks dex. Only 7 alks, yeah, don't worry about that. For the buckler, let's do a cold essence. Okay, got cold res. Then augment, evasion, regal, reduce attribute requirements. I don't think I keep going on that, honestly. And I got 18 order artifacts out of there. Haven't gambled in a while. 11k per spear. Go, see if I can get the ones I'm looking for. Not in that first batch. A lot of bad there. And that was over 100k gold. Buckler might be a better call. Yeah, well, 2 bucklers. 3 rares. Evasion humongous life. Wow. Life cold lightning res. Ancient buckler. So 75 one can show up. I don't know about a 77 weapon though. Lock chance evasion max chaos res fire res. Holy. That's a ton of evasion. Alright, we'll let this one here go. This though. Exalt that. 25 dex, of course. That's a ton of evasion. Like, how much? It raises my evasion by 2. Without quality. Loss of life, though. There's no life on it. And the block's still pretty fine. I don't think it's good enough to use. That sucks. There's this attack damage per 75 armor or evasion rating on shield. with increased defenses from shield. The suffixes are rough though. Okay, I'm gonna be finding the bases for those. I need to remember the last time I did SSF. I need to gamble for rings. Fire damage, life regen, cold res. Maybe worth a regal there. Chaos res. Greater exaltation. That. Accuracy, rarity. Suffixes are filled. Alright. And another exalt has cold to attacks. Left ring has cold res, all res lightning. On the right is not as good. What if I swap that in? Cold res is good, but I drop under in fire and lightning. So is this where I drop some cold res from the runes? I guess. A greater storm rune in there. Greater desert rune in here. 82, 81. That's not LE weakness capped anymore, but I replaced the chaos res that was on the old shield. And I gained more life regen. So I'll call that a win. I feel like I have not gotten much done on this Atlas, but gained a bunch of levels, upgraded. Sulfuric Caverns. This is the elephant bone skeleton thing. And this might be my first T15 map out of here. Bone Colossus. Really isn't much of an elephant. Ooh, ow, they hit so hard. Come at them from the other side. Oh, they had extra chaos damage. They were already doing a big fizz hit. Extra chaos damage. Magic enemy. No, 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 no. Ah, stunned. More Azak Stalkers with extra chaos damage. Another Jinbaria. I wish I had some way to mitigate physical damage in any way. Level 18 skill gem, that's good. Like every time I actually get hit, it's normally physical damage, and it always hurts. And a lot of times I really can't tell. It's like, oh, you blocked that, so you took less damage from it from glancing blows. Another Jinbaria. I mean, I guess if the spiked spear hit, it's still a better base than anything else I've had. I would give up all the block investment I have for percent life in a heartbeat on this character. Put every point I put into block into life, if it existed. Amethyst ring drop. T14 Waystone back. And another T14. And then before something bad happens, warp up to that boss. Okay, Bone Colossus. See, maybe I blocked that because I felt like that hit wasn't as big as some of the stuff I was getting hit by from the normal monsters in this map. I feel like that's why I keep thinking, like, I want more life because the damage is too high. It's just like the base fizz damage. And that could be the reason why armor doesn't feel great either. It's just like the normal stuff in maps just does too much damage. Alright, there's one down. Lord of the Pit. I really... Ooh. Ow. But, like, that didn't kill me. Like, I didn't get hit by one of those and almost die. Those guys carrying the statues that slam the ground do more damage than those hits. And then they can have mods on them that increases their damage. Ow. No. Ah! I was spamming the roll button. I was spamming it. I couldn't get out of there. That's okay. Tomorrow I will have a stun talisman. I could have one right now, but I don't want to try and craft any until we get the new mods that can go on them. Ow. Come on. Nope, don't want to be in there. Mark. Ah, why am I getting sucked into that?
The wind howls.
Ah. Maybe I'm not ready for T14 maps. Do some damage to him while he's not buffed. Okay, Bone Colossus should be going down to the fire, I hope. Yep. Move. Throw him. There we go. T15 Waystone and unique boots. Actually, I think if I beat a T15 map boss, doesn't that start unlocking these? I don't know that I need to make bosses harder yet. And do I essence the amethyst ring? I can't all res it. I give it life. Oh, that's life on kill. Lightning damage. And mana. Alright. XP gain, rarity, monster res, magic rare mod. That's a great T15 map. And Birth of Fury, drop ignited ground while moving, which lasts 8 seconds, and ignites as though dealing fire damage equal to 10% of your max life. And 18 gem for Whirling Slash. What map bosses do I have access to? Decay with cleansed monsters. Let's do it there because that's just the fungus behemoth. And things die in the map, which is good. Oh wow, my XP bar has been rising. And since I got in here, I haven't even looked yet. And oh man. Oh, corpse explosions. Yeah, we'll just throw spears at it. Why I have all of these things are the frenzy charges. Ow! Another corpse explosions with invulnerability aura. Oh, that is rough.
The hunt is on.
Can I mark him? There we go. Okay, I got 3 off. Or 4. Got me 2 exalts though. I'm stacking exalts faster than I am regals. I guess that's probably a good thing, because you need 1 regal for an item and 3 exalts to max it. Level 17 spirit gem? I think I have them both at 17. Yeah, man, there's a wisp over here. Ow, it's like 1 hit, 75% of my life. Ooh, that's a lot of nice stuff off of Wisp. I didn't look at the number. Evasion, rarity, lightning, cold res. Alright, does it got speed? Evasion, stun threshold, and evasion. Nope. Pronged spear, this has a ton of damage on it. 89, 60, 60, 62. Oh, the accuracy scaling is crazy. A chest with not the greatest evasion, but spirit and life. There we go. Level 83. Finish the map, T15 back, the level. Where did I put the last one? I did not put it in that multi. I put it in a jewel socket. I'm gonna put this in the 10% crit chance. Embossed boots unique. That's a gamble sprint. Yep. Random movement speed until you get hit. It randomizes again. All right, then a T15 map boss. Yahoo! Monster level 79. Need to build up charges, which means I need crit. Why won't you crit? Whoa, come on, man. I actually got a pin off before I got that crit. Yeah, I got all 5. Mark. Oh, the stuns. Okay, spear. And actually got a crit with one of them. Okay. Rock incoming. Spears. One more spear.
The wind howls.
Yeah, well, he had the weakness. I had to throw the spear. There we go. Targ. Yeah, that last time. T15 vanquishes Book of Knowledge. Hell yeah. Now, what do I do with it? Do I want rarity or do I want quant? 25 rarity or 15 quant? It's gotta be the quant. Shield. Allies and presence have block chance equal to yours. That's really good. And I got a Grand Spear T2. That's a big fizz roll. Not the flat. All we need to do is exalt fat accuracy on that real quick. What we got? 27 to 46 fire damage. So what does this one look like if I throw it in there? 69, 66. Chaos it. Now it took off the big fizz. GG, rip that. So the map stash. I don't have any T16s, but I don't like those drop. Corruption only. But I made it up there, which is cool. But this is probably where I would drop down a few tiers and start moving through the Atlas rather than kind of struggle grind my way up. I mean, the XP's been fantastic. Save a new copy of my filter. Now I can really make some changes here. So I already hid all the weapons that I'm not really going to be using. Spears, though, turn off the normal and magic ones that I don't need to see anymore. I can still pick up orichalcums, but let's see, white ones, stalking, and grand. Only ones I want to see. Magic ones, I can check the others. Then stop showing the normal and magics of the other base type helmets. Only the evasion only bases. Alright, got all that in. Now I'm curious. No, I never did anything with belts last time. It will be good enough for now. A part of why everything's doing so much of my life if I get hit with big fizz damage could be because I'm level 83. Pushing up to T15s. More levels gives more life. Infested Ritual Altar. That's the rat tornado. And it spawned on top of me. The way that maps tiers drop really allows you the opportunity, though, to like push up to these higher tiers really quickly if you desire to and are capable, I guess. Last Ritual Altar. I really am not a fan of the rat tornado. Like the way it forces you around. And if you get caught in that, even for a split second, like you are going to take some pretty serious damage from it. So you really have to kite around, and these things can like swarm you with enemies and not really give you a path. I gotta say, I'm like really not happy with the way rituals exist in the game. Like, if the rituals were, like, the same types as they were in PoE 1, it would feel so much better with the amount of, like, enemy swarm that comes out of them. But, like, I definitely don't get a good amount of time to, like, stand in a spot ever in these to get my stuff off. Like, I just have to constantly move and hope there's a gap that I can actually dodge roll through. And it's just so many enemies constantly swarmed. It is worse with Ritual than it feels like with anything else. Like, you can get swarmed in maps pretty easily with Corruption, but like it definitely doesn't feel as bad as this, because it's not just the swarm of enemies. I gotta kite this stupid tornado around. Made it through it though. 43, 12, 21, 4, 3, 2, 1. But just because I'm capable of, like, myself getting through the ritual, it doesn't make it good, in my opinion. Fully recover your flask and charm charges when you reach low life. I don't need that, Omen. Take the augments, transmute to spend something here. Greater exaltation. And yeah, that's all I'm taking out of it. Didn't even come close to... Well, alright, let's take rares so I can venture them. Evasive magic monsters. Ooh, I can push all the way up here to the Rust Bowl? Okay, yeah, that's where I'm trying to go. GCP, blast blowers as well. I'm putting this quality on the sniper's mark. Yeah, that's 3% extra crit multi, or the one hit that crits on that. And I can't disengage down that, can I? No. Unique hunting spear. Oh, no, I'm gonna die! Woo! I didn't die. Whoa. I killed a lot of stuff in this breach. The breach lasted a lot longer than they normally are lasting for me. What do we got here? Chain Sting. This damage accuracy, attack speed. All damage from hits with this weapon contributes to pin buildup and projectile speed with the weapon. Level 10. 6 breach splinters. I didn't get any catalysts. No, tried to roll through them though. Really? No checkpoint? Come on. Maybe I need a weapon swap row amount. You must really need capped chaos res to deal with those chaos balls. That has probably been the rare mod that has killed me the most. And right now I've got 18 chaos res from my charm to raise my 49 chaos res to 67. It's like you cannot get hit by that at all, under no circumstance. Oh, there's checkpoint all the way at the end. I found the checkpoint when there were 0 monsters left. Awesome. Worm scale coat. 873 with lightning. Huge life. With quality and sockets, that could go up. Got life regen on my current one. Let's invest some exalts in this. Stun threshold, reduced poison duration. I'm gonna hold on to that. Another rust bowl. Monsters in your maps deal 23% more damage, but have 24% less life. Okay, glad I didn't put monster damage on this one. Huh. They definitely have less life, alright. Want freeze, identified items, lightning storms. 4 packs of magic monsters. Rare to find a rare strongbox. Ooh, dust storm. Uh-oh. There's chaos balls. Thing is, I don't know where the rare is. I wish they had the coloring. That'd be very helpful. Oh, it's proximal tangibility. Only way I knew it was proximal tangibility was because I couldn't get the mark off on it. I have such a hard time clicking these shrines. It's awful. Stop spawning underneath me, and you can't dodge roll through enemies. There has to be space. I feel like in in-game, there's a lot of situations you get put in where you don't have the tools necessary to deal with it outside of kill it before it kills you. Like, that last death would not have happened if I had a movement skill and I realized I was swarmed and I was trying to roll out of there, but if I had a movement ability, I would have gotten out of there. It was a more monster damage map, but there. T8 flat fizz. Raj skills. Then I need a T5 map. Nope, maybe T6 that I can alk. Easy map. Throw that into the step. Oh, increased XP gain in this map too? Maybe I should do it in a higher tier one, but this is my T5 corruption clear here. Oh, I saw almost dying in here. A sapphire. I haven't seen a jewel in a minute. Another blood thorn. And here's the boss.
Need more time.
Oh, I didn't get the mark. Mark. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I got stunned out of my attack. And it's dead. Crystalline Core of Knowledge 5. Another glass blowers for my flask. Alright. Passives acquired. 3% rarity. And duplicate a rare monster. Start into shrines next time, even though they're kind of bugging me a little bit. And then I gotta find the next corruption. I was hoping to get more of those cleared today, but ended up climbing the map tiers instead. But I think I'm gonna stop a little bit earlier today. We have a patch coming out. I want to start getting myself back closer to my normal schedule. So the grind will continue tomorrow. 270k gold. I fish for more rings. Fish for gloves. Maybe rings. Gloves require level 51. Could definitely be a lot of upgrade there. There's no life, just chaos and some fizz and fire res. Wait, I saved my old shield. Oh, but I switched the... Oh, okay. That could go on. Chaos res would be higher there. Life is higher. Okay. I want to finish qualitying this and corrupt it. Additional socket. Area level 52 inscribed ultimatum. Let's go see what the soul core is. Just one. Ultimatums is a clear case of running through empty space slowly. You get between every single room. You just slowly run. Ring mail. That must not be in my loot filter. It's 5 Ulres. That's not bad. Please don't make me fight the Chimera. It is not the Chimera. It is Bloodbird.
Spirit, give me strength.
Okay, let's go. Oh, boom. That's not chaos res, but pretty nifty. Might have to do more of these. I could go run Jinbarias for more jewels. That's the best place to get those. I could keep pushing through maps, and there's a lot to do in SSF to like get your character fully geared up and stuff. There's a lot of things that come from specific areas. Like I could go target Breach if I want Catalyst, or target Delirium if I want to do a lot of things. There really is quite a bit of content in the in-game, and the builds continuing to get better, but it's going to be really cool next time to get more tab affinities and maybe roll something cool on one of these stone charms that I'm not going to craft until the patch comes in. So I'll definitely push harder next time, but that's going to do it for this one. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.